Hey there, my name's Ricky and this is
Dani.
And in this video, we're just going to share our experience receiving some beautiful coaching and support from Carolina, the power couple therapist. So I can kick it off by saying that in our session that we had just the other day, I feel like we had some serious breakthroughs in our relationship and our ability to connect. And the first thing I want to say is that I just feel that Carolina has such beautiful energy that helps me to feel so safe to explore some of the more vulnerable aspects of my being in our relationship. So that's the first thing I want to say, is that Carolina is such a safe energy, such a loving presence to help me to really explore, just some of the parts of me that are a little harder to look at. And that's been really supportive to help me kind of see some of my vulnerabilities, some of the things that usually I wouldn't allow myself to see because I'd feel too scared to kind of dive within to kind of see some of my needs and some of the kind of vulnerable feelings inside that usually I get caught in my head to try to avoid feeling. And that's definitely something that I experienced in our session the other day, is I felt more safe to actually look within at some of those parts, which allowed some beautiful breakthroughs to happen.
And I feel that because she's so loving, she makes me feel really seen in my expression and in my pain and what I'm going through. And I felt she also made you feel really seen. So we were both feeling really seen from our different perspectives, which I feel just was really supportive in feeling just really seen and understood. And from that perspective, I felt there was just such a massive breakthrough in her ability to show us that we were really communicating and we have different languages. So the metaphor I like to describe it in is, it's like I speak French and Ricky speaks Polish, but I don't know how to speak Polish because he hasn't taught me how to speak Polish, and he doesn't know how to speak French because I haven't taught him how to speak French. And that's how our dynamic was playing out, because we weren't teaching each other our own languages and how we work. And I just feel that Caro really brought this to our awareness that we both have very different needs, and we have to teach each other our needs through our own language so that the other person can really understand us and that we can communicate more effectively when things come up. And I felt that after the session, because of the session, when something came up, Ricky was able to communicate with me in his language so that I understood what he needed.
Yeah, and I'll just add to that I feel that Carolina brings a really empowering energy of like, we can both experience what we want and need in our relationship. And she brings this just kind of these codes, this energy of helping us to realize that, I can experience what I want and need in this relationship, and so can Dani, and that we can feel safe to express what we need and what we want, and we can kind of navigate it. And so just overall, just want to say that I feel that from this recent session we had with Carolina, and we've had actually many over the years, I guess, and especially recently, and I feel that I just really believe that Carolina is a special human. She's got some really amazing understanding about healthy relationship dynamics, and especially for people that are living their life wanting to do big things in the world, that two people that have big purposes and that have an alignment in purpose. And I just feel like in many different layers she kind of supports us to kind of be our best selves and to be and to work on our relationship and to evolve our relationship so that we can be more deeply connected, more intimate, feeling more safe with each other, more able to kind of create what we want individually and together. So for anyone that's watching this that has any desire or curiosity in working with Carolina in any way, whether it's in one-on-one sessions, attending any of her retreats, doing any of her online programs, or just anything else that she's offering, she has my endorsement, my recommendation. Love you so much, Carolina. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, I just feel that because she's been able to help us to communicate with each other, there's more resonance with each other. And I feel that when we're in resonance and when we're connected, we can be so much more powerful in our purpose in the world. And when we're not connected, it's the opposite. And I just feel that working with her and working through these relationship dynamics that we weren't really aware of has just been like a massive breakthrough for us, to create so much more resonance and to be able to communicate more effectively and get our needs met. And I feel like it's just so important in a relationship to be able to get your needs met and stay connected. And you know, I said to her, I was like, she's the power couples therapist because she loves to help power couples to be on purpose in the world. And I feel like she really does that, but she's so powerful. And that's why I feel she's called the power couples therapist, because she's so powerful and she's so in her genius and she's so loving. And she's got such a beautiful balance of masculine structure with her frameworks and feminine flow and energy and attunement to what's needed in the moment. She has so many amazing resources to pull from. And I just trust her and I feel so held by her in this container. And I'm so excited just to keep working with her and having a more connected relationship. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Cara.